Hello, Wanderers. Welcome back to our Crusader Kings 3 roleplay series following King Daemon of Mountain and River. I mean, at this point, we really hold more of the mountains and more of the river than we do of the Vale itself, the traditional lands of House Arryn. So at this point, I think that our title might be a little bit of wishful thinking here, but we will try to amend that in the future. Now, after our conquest of the Kingdom of the Crossing, which is now ruled by Lady Paramount Illyria, we do find ourselves in a position of pretty good power. We have vassalized Fairmarket as well, and then we quickly took the lands of Moonbloom here as well in the meantime. So a little bit of time has passed since that previous war, and I think we're going to let some time go on a little bit more, but there is a few things that we do need to take care of. Looks like we've got a poem here from River King Lucius. Interesting. He is from a dynasty that has consecrated blood. They're known for their faith and their zealousness here. So I think we will say, oh, what does the poem say? The mightiest men must leave this earth, no matter what realms they have given birth, and hope only for memory's grace that their history finds true place. I mean, I think that this is truly heartfelt. It does seem like a heartfelt poem. So the Trident is trying to get us on our good side here, it appears. We'll see if it works out for them. There's a lot of war going on here to the south of them, though. Southstone is in a pretty tough fight with the Kingdom of the Silver Hills here. And then we also have Golden Grove, which the red front is split off from that. And then we've got Golden Grove here, which is losing a war, an invasion of the Reach by King Halleck, the Fair Kraken here. So that is, yeah, a little bit of interesting stuff going on down here. We'll see. Will he be able to take just this massive swath of the Reach? The Ironborn are getting powerful, definitely, and now we border their lands as well. We might, at some point, have to take this back. I mean, we could potentially do so. Lord Alton's got claims. That could be interesting. It would put us in target of a lot of raids, but in any case, let's take a look around elsewhere. I mean, I did notice that Queen Jaleesa now rules the Starklands of the North. Her father, King Carlon, died under mysterious circumstances. It's unfortunate. And then I saw that we've got Red Queen Barbara, or Barba, the Black Butcher of the Dreadfort. That's just an amazing name. House Bolton is keeping up their traditions of being horrible and terrifying. But in any case, like I was saying, we do have a matter here, and that is the matter of Amori Keep. The previous holder died without an heir, and we need to grant this to somebody. I was tempted to give this to Tegan, but I think that instead Tegan is going to get a little bit something a bit more prestigious, perhaps a duchy or something like that, if we can take one. We're not just going to give him some tiny little keep in the mountains. I do think that we're going to remove him as our squire. He's 23 years old. He's far from being knighted. That's just not his calling here. He is our chancellor, so I think that for Tegan, a man who is more interested in books and learning and diplomacy, I don't think he really cares about being a knight. So this will give us an opportunity to make one of our other sons a knight at some point. And yeah, I don't think Tegan minds. But we do need to give out Mori Keep to somebody, and I think we're going to give it out to Godric the Black Dragon Snowfire, and that's because he was very instrumental in the war against the Trident's Mouth here. He fought pretty well in some of those battles, and so I think he deserves a little bit of a reward. It's not an amazing reward. Mori Keep is not the most prestigious of lands, but he has earned a little bit of a reward here. So we will grant him that, and we'll see. Maybe he'll find himself a wife and have himself a son that will live on and carry the Snowfire name. We shall certainly see if that comes to pass. So there we go. Anything else we can do? We could vassalize Lord Ares, but I don't want to vassalize the Targaryens. I want to see what the Targaryens do on their own. I think it'd be a little bit silly to just for them to swear fealty to us at this point. They're meant to be in hiding, essentially. The joys of wine. All of the sudden, High Septon Wellard and my courtier Hasgar, this is our maester, barge into the throne room bickering. Wine offends the 7 who are one. It must be avoided, screeches Wellard. A bit of wine is healthy for the body, replies Hasgar. What is my position on wine? Wine opens the door to the 7 hells. Indeed, we will abstain from wine because our High Septon says that wine is... it offends the 7 who are one. And we are a zealous person, so we will accept his word on that. This gives us a health boost, which is nice. But yeah, we'll let a little bit of time pass. I don't want to go to war, you know, a year after our last war. We've got a ton of money. It could be worth it to... oh, we could join a grand tournament. Lord Oris's grand tournament. Who are you? Wendwater. Ugh, that's a long way to go. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to do that. But I think we might have our own grand tournament. Ooh, we could get a university visit. Go to university again? No, I don't think so. I think we're going to host our own grand tournament here. A grand tournament of the Vale. Let us indeed do so. We're going to host it in the Eyrie itself. And let's add a few contests here. I think we're going to start with a recital, you know, warm up the crowd, get everybody, you know, excited and interested in here. Then we shall, perhaps have a little bit of a horse race. You know, this is, you know, whetting the appetites before the main events here. Then, after that, we are going to have the duels take place. Once the duels are done, we shall have a grand melee. And once the grand melee is done, we shall have a joust. This is going to cost us quite a bit of money. But we have the money for it. So, do we have a champion? Do we need a champion? I think we will probably be our own champion. Yeah, I think that we will participate ourselves. So there we go. And we're going to attempt to triumph. Yeah, I mean, maybe we'll get some decent prizes here from our own tournament. One can only hope. We don't need to do any traveling or anything. Accommodations, luxurious tents. Oof, we could almost afford that. Let's see. Certain negative events are less likely to fire, or we could do better prizes. Let's see. 560. Ooh, let's see. Masterwork or famed. I'd definitely like to get at least up to this. Do we have ramshackle tents? No, we can't. We can't do that. I think we're gonna save up just a little bit more money because I want to have some better prizes here. So we'll let a little bit of time pass, and we shall see what comes of that. We could request a loan, but I don't think that the 7 who are one would be big fans of us doing such a thing. So we will not. We will save up the money properly here. I don't think it will take particularly long. We might get some decent events. Lady Deland still, I mean, oh wow. I'd love to get Ellison, you know what? Oh, somebody drawing maps of our lands? Thank you for bringing this to my attention. More vigilant. What's going on there? In any case, Lady Deland, you're getting a little bit older. Perhaps it's time for you to retire. I mean, we would be putting Ellison in charge, but his stewardship is just amazing. I'd love to give him this position here. And I think we will. You know, we brought Ellison back for a reason. Let him get our finances ordered. Lady Deland, would you be good at anything else? Not particularly, so she'll just have to accept our decision here. We need to get the realm's finances in order, and she hasn't been doing a good enough job of that at the moment. So we're going to put Ellison in charge, at least for a little while. Our brother has given birth to his son, Paxter, named after our father. Excellent. Yeah, we'll let a little bit of time pass here. We'll get some money. saved up, and we should be able to host a grand tournament here in the Eyrie. So we have a daughter here, Andara. I don't quite like that name. I think Bethany Arryn seems a little bit more fitting. I do notice we've got a independence action. Lord Paramount Ryger. So the former king of the crossing has managed to he usurped Lady Illyria. Now he wants his independence back. Okay, we're gonna have to definitely keep an eye on this situation. I mean, we did. Oh, and look at this. King Halleck won his war. The Iron Islands, they didn't take it all, but they've got a good chunk of the reach here. That is concerning. Iron Islands is getting powerful, but yeah, I think we're going to have to watch out for Lord Paramount Ryger here's rebellion, because he's not going to be happy with the fact that we, put his aunt in charge and took his kingship away from him. So he's not going to be happy about that. We could try to appease him. We could make him our chancellor because he's gotten good, he might accept that. Tegan, I think Tegan would be okay with this. He's our best friend. He understands that we need to make these political plays. We could try this. That brings him up to 42. Let's see. Is there any other way? I mean, domestic affairs. We could try to get him to bestow royal favor on himself. No, we can't. Of course not. That wouldn't make much sense at all. All right, well, we're going to have to hope that this might be enough. I don't want to bribe him because he's just going to use that money against us if we... Yeah, so... He's currently at a tournament right now, so he's coming back. Yeah, he might go to war with us once he gets back from the tournament here. He was probably trying to make some deals, wheeling and dealing here. Concerning. He's got a fair amount of troops too. But he's got defending against Lord Benedict of Willowwood in the war against the tyranny. Lord Benedict here is saving us a little bit of trouble, perhaps. I don't want to go to war with like Southstone or anything like that just yet, simply because, yeah, I'm a little bit concerned about this entire situation here. There is a grand tournament. Lord John of Nessing here. Oh boy. Let's see. Do we go? I don't think we go with the concerning situation with what's going on now. We're definitely going to need to keep an eye on things. Oh, apparently we had a crush on somebody. It's been a good while since I saw my old heartthrob, or Maria, who's way older than us. It's hard to believe she's the same girl I fawned over in my youth. I must set aside these childish thoughts. Indeed, we shall. She's married, I guess. No, she's a holy sister. So we had a crush on a holy sister when we were younger. It's understandable for the zealous King Damon here, but yeah. In any case, like I said, I think that we want to... Oh, that war looks like it ended quickly. Yeah, I think... Oh, but he's ill. He is quite ill. But here it comes, indeed. So... To my liege, it is time for you to recognize the full independence of the Crossing and the other states of the independence faction. Accept our demands or face our swords on the battlefield. Signed, Lord Paramount Ryger of the Crossing. I will not be threatened. We will obviously not be accepting this. We shall rally our troops. We shall call in our allies. We cannot allow this to stand. He usurped the woman that we put in charge, and we are not going to accept that. So we're going to call in... Oh, we don't have Strong Song. Because King Jarrett Ninefingers is dead. Can we negotiate an alliance here? We can. we're going to call in Strong Song. We're going to call in Heart's Home as well. And that's it. I don't think we'll need any more than that. Looks like a few of our courtiers are getting up to some things. So be it. We're going to call in our ally Strong Song as well. And we are going to raise up our troops. Here we go. And there we are. We'll need to put Tegan back in his council position. We tried it. It didn't work. And we'll deal with the consequences of this shortly here. So here our allies come in to join us. He's got quite a few troops. He's marching up north here. It looks like he's gonna try to engage Strong Song. I think we're gonna siege down here. Strong Song should be able to defeat him. Oh, but look at this little battle in the meantime. Uh-oh. Oh, Strong Song got themselves caught there. Maybe we do call in Night Song anyways. It is free. We're going to get a Distinguished Guard here for our perk. Ooh, that is a little bit concerning. We're probably going to need to go and join up with Strong Song here and then go from there. Ouch, Strong Song, you got yourselves in a little bit of a pickle, didn't you? Heart's Home is with us, though, so we might be able to join up with Heart's Home. Do we just take all of the attrition? Let's see, what are we taking here? 100, so we'll take, what, 300? 600 casualties just from attrition? But we could get to his capital. We'll see what our allies do. I'm tempted just to attach to our allies and just let them dictate our course of action here. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Looks like they're going to try to engage in a battle, which is what I was hoping they might do. We're going to lead our armies ourselves. We don't have any particular good perks for it or anything like that, but I think that that is what we shall do. My son and heir Robin has been impressed with the household knights. Oh, we could get him patient, generous, diligent. He's already zealous. Patient is, it's a good trait. Yeah, all right. Patient seems good. We'll get him that trait. How close is he? It's still 25 to take the vows. All right, there we go. Our allies. Looks like we're going to engage here in battle. We're going to slow time down so we can see the battle here a little bit more clearly. And yeah, let's see how this plays out. I think we're obviously going to win this battle. We'll go and siege down their capital, and at that point we should put this little rebellion down. So we'll have defeated Ryger twice. There we go. I'm going to break off and I'm going to go in for the siege. Our allies are all joining up here. Yeah, all right. So the one little battle, I mean, it wasn't going to be anything we really needed to worry about significantly, but in any case, we shall have to finish this. My wife Hannah was with child, and I should be overjoyed. However, she has been acting strange, and I cannot shake the feeling that something is wrong. It's hard to believe she would ever betray me. She's our soulmate. We are compassionate. We are, yeah, I don't think we must be the father, surely. I don't suspect, certainly she wouldn't be cheating on us. She is lustful, but we're her soulmate as well. Why would she ever try to betray us? Are our allies going to join us if a fight goes off here? I hope so. Looks like we might not need it, though. Ooh, okay, there we go. I'm tempted to... No, we'll let our ally deal with the army there. Gonna speed up time, in fact. Why did you leave? Oh, the AI. Not the most strategic, that is for sure. My child Robin is now of age to squire. I believe Lord Benefer Of Stilltide would be good. Ah, House Derry. Yeah, very well. You can squire under Lord Benefer here. He's a young man. Not a good young man, but he is, you know, a knight. Siege is going well. We should have their capital dealt with soon enough. He's trying to siege down Mori. Oh, we got some money out of that too, which is nice. There we go. So we've got his capital. If we could finish off a few more sieges here, then we will have the massive advantage over him. Lord Lucian might join as an enemy. Oh, because he got an alliance here? Oh. He's trying to make plays. I see. Well, can't have that. We're going to get these sieges done with. I'm tempted to go and hit his army one more time here. Let's see. Take the attrition and then go in. Ugh, no. Don't want to take that attrition. Ah, and my wife gives birth to twins. And they have her red hair. Well, look at that. That's wonderful. Jason and Philora. That's not so bad. Jason and Cynthia. Jason and Riella. Amaray. I like that. Jason, Arryn, and Amaray. Arryn. There we go. So we've got twins. That's wonderful. And they are absolutely our children. And I will have no question. And I know this always happens when we're away at war and your wife gets pregnant. Everybody's like, oh, how do you know? And we don't in this case, but the AI does not, or the mechanics of the game do not account for you being away at war. Your wife can get pregnant no matter how far away your army is from where she is. That's just how it works in Crusader Kings 3. And we have to accept that, so. Did Southstone win that war yet? Oh, now they're at war with the Trident. Oh, there we go. Looks like we've got our victory here. The Independence War. Ryger, he doesn't have, like, he has no shot. He's got 2,000 troops. We've got his, his castle. The twins are, being sieged down. He's got no choice here. We will enforce our demands. There we go. He'll have no choice but to accept. Excellent. There we are. So, with that said, he is in our prison. We won't be executing him. But let's see. Can we can't revoke his title because we have a truce. Let's see. Negotiate release. Strip him of his knighthood. Banish him. Interesting. Banish from the realm. Keep him in prison. I want to take his title and I want to give it back to Lady Illyria here. But it doesn't seem like we're going to have that option. We could just banish him from the realm. Negotiate release. Banish him from the realm. Strip him of his knighthood. I don't know if we would do that. Gain a weak hook over him? No. Take the vows. I think we banish him. I think we put Lord Macert in charge, and we're going to raise this child in our own court. And that is how we're gonna play this out. So we're gonna banish Lord Ryger. He'll be the Lord of Nothing after this. So let's let that go through. There we go. Farewell, Ryger. Yeah. So we won't execute him. We will send him away. It's too bad the Night's Watch doesn't exist anymore. But I think this is the compassionate option. I think there was two warring things here. The just option would be to execute him, but the compassionate option was to banish him. And I think in order to keep the peace of House Frey and in order to keep the stability of the realm, the diplomatic option was to banish him take his son and raise his son. Let's see if we can actually offer guardianship. Let's get his son raised up by Ellison, perhaps even. He will accept. So we'll bring him to our court. We will have Lord Paramount Maesart raised in the Eyrie. We didn't kill his father or anything. He has no reason to hate us for that. And I think that this is how we shall keep the peace in our realm. I think this was our best option for doing so. So that is what we shall do. I think we do have, yeah, we can ransom his sister as well. We shall do so to get that money, which is perfect because that is going to give us exactly the amount of money we need to host that tournament that we were planning on hosting here in the Eyrie. Let's set it up the way we want it there. Recital followed by... we could probably save some money by not doing the horse races. You know what? We'll do a recital. We will do the duels. We will do the melee. And finally, we will end with a joust. There we go. And we shall have some excellent prizes. Good prizes at the very least. Yeah, let's do the good prizes. There we go. Everything is set up. And we shall host this great and grand tournament here in the Eyrie. And we shall see who shall join us. But that shall be in the next episode. So until then, Wanderers, thank you for watching.